home runs in the month of June. Seven. I mean, Sasuke, what a revelation for this guy.
To me, it's the balanced approach at the plate where he's spraying it to all fields. He'll pull the ball. He'll go the other way. He had a beautiful single to right field yesterday on a pitch that was away. And it's just his balance at the plate right now. He's so locked in. Defensively, I also think he's extremely underrated. Yep. I think he has very good first step range. Seems to have a decent arm. I just think he's developed at a rate that I didn't see coming. And it hasn't been 1 month. It's been 2 full months now of success. I'm not saying he's a 320, 35 home run, 120 RBI guy, even though that's what he's on pace for right now. But this is not a blip. This is sustainable for right now, and the guy deserves a lot of credit.
No doubt. In the month of June, Heliot Ramos batting 387. 387 with 7 jacks and 18 RBIs, and he's on the line right now here on the Morning Roast on 95.7 The Game. Heliot, live in Chicago, having a hell of a month and a hell of a season. Welcome to the Morning Roast here on 95.7 The Game. Joe Shasky, the Butcher, Bonte Hill, good morning to you, man. How you feeling after last night?
Thank you for inviting me. I mean, it feels really good. It was a great game. We won it, it was a team effort, and it was great. It was exciting.
It was exciting. And you know what's exciting is watching you step up to the plate and step into that batter's box, man. And you've had a hell of a season so far, batting 328 on the year. But in the month of June, you just turned it up a notch with 7 jacks, 18 RBIs. What's been different this season for you, where you're getting a big shot here to make your name here in the major leagues, and you're making it? The league knows about you right now. What's been different for you this season, Heliot, at the plate?
Honestly, just my mentality, just the way I go about it, just the plan, the focus. Everything is more simple now with my body, with my movement. So I'm just trying to stay focused and staying consistent and getting a good pitch to hit. And obviously, going out there and competing, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you look like a completely different ball player. It looks like you've worked on your physique. You came up in 2022 for a short period. You came up for a little in 2023. You just physically look, you look like your chest has gotten bigger, and you've worked on a lot of different things. You just look like you're a stronger player physically. Is that the case?
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I lost some weight too. I wanted to cut down like 10 pounds. 10 to 12 pounds, and I feel lighter, I feel faster, and I feel like I still have pop, you know what I mean? So that was my goal in the off season when I talked to my brother, when I played Winter League and all that, and I've been feeling pretty good, honestly, about my work.
Yeah, I can see that, and it just feels like your approach at the plate, the balance is the word that I was using to talk about you the last couple of weeks, pulling the ball, going the other way. You had a beautiful, the home run was amazing, but the hit the other way was, that's what every hitting coach loves. What is it about the balanced approach right now? Why are you so locked in at the plate?
I just want to stay with my natural, how you say it? I just want to stay with what's my nature, you know what I mean? I was always, since I was little, I was always good to hitting the ball the other way. I didn't know how, but I was good doing it. So now it's like, now that I talk to the hitting coaches, now that I talk to so many people throughout my years, they help me realize that, you don't need to muscle, you don't need to do more to hit the ball out. You can just have a good approach and the ball will go out by itself, so I'm just trying to stay simple and stay compact at the plate.
Heliot Ramos here on the Morning Roast on 95.7 The Game, having a hell of a month of June and a hell of a season, batting 387 in the month of June. Your slugging's off the charts. Your OPS is off the charts. But I want to know, when you are having some downtimes like last year and you're going back and forth to Sacramento, who do you lean on? Do you lean on your brothers who played the game and are currently playing the game, Hector, and, of course, your other brother, Henry? Did you lean on them? Who'd you lean on to kind of get through the tough times of going back and forth to Sacramento and San Francisco?
There's honestly, my brother helped me a lot through that. He's been in that process. He knows the struggle. He knows what it is to be like, going up and down and trying to find your dream and never happens, right? So I talked to him, and he tells me just to keep going, just to stay positive and to keep my head up. Just keep working, just keep doing the same thing, just keep trying to stay positive, because that's the main thing, if you don't stay positive, that's game over for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right about that. You got to have the positive mind frame. You had the positive mind frame to losing weight. I had a joke there. I'm trying to lose 10 pounds, Heliot, and I'm struggling right now, and I don't feel lighter at all. So good for you on that one there. How much did the heat bother you guys yesterday? I probably lost some weight. It looked like it was hot out there at Wrigley Field.
It was hot. It was hot. It was hot from when we got there until the end. It was hot.
Yeah. I was listening to the broadcast a couple weeks back, and Dave Fleming was saying, you played predominantly center field until 2021, correct? And now you're getting a chance to play. It's obviously you're making the most of it. Is the outfield dimensions, are they different? Does the ball play different at AT&T because of the marine layer, the weather, the dimensions of the ballpark? Is that a trickier center field and right field to play than some of the other parks out there?
I feel like sometimes Oracle Park plays a little big during the days, and that's the only difference. Whenever, like, let's say, for example, during the day game, the ball flies a lot dead center and in the left center gap.
Yeah.
So you have to really, like, go after the ball. You cannot just track it down like you do in a night game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Because in a night game, the ball will die down a little bit. So it's just a little different. Obviously, you come to Chicago and, you play a day game and the ball is flying. The wind is always blowing out. And then at night, the wind is not blowing at all. So it's like you have to be paying attention to all that and all them details.
Interesting stuff there. I got to ask you about Tyler Estrada's at-bat in the ninth inning because he's been struggling and he's been a good, consistent Giant. Any emotion that he showed after that 3-run jack. How jacked up were you about that home run? And how good did it feel to see your buddy, who I always see you guys in the clubhouse rapping back and forth, talking back and forth about the game. How good did he feel, and how good did you feel for him for hitting that 3-run home run in the ninth inning?
Man, that's who he is. He's a baller. He can play baseball. Everybody goes through a rough patch, you know what I mean? But that's who he is. He's a baller. He can play baseball. He got pop. He can change the game. All of us were hyped. We were definitely battling yesterday, and I felt it. Whenever we got the call interference on Amaya on Soler, and then we got the walk, I was like, yeah, this is the time. We got to do it right here. We got to do it right here. And Tyler's the one to do it.
Is Jorge the strongest guy on the team? Because every time he's swinging, I'm saying my guy is just swinging with every ounce of energy out there. He's starting to really heat up right now. But in terms of strength on the team, is he the strongest dude?
Man, I don't think I've ever seen somebody stronger than him, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I was at third base. The other day at the end of a game, and he hit a line drive right on my foot, right on my calf.
Yeah.
And right now, every time I'm on BP running the bases or anything, I'm scared. I don't want to get hit. Yesterday he went down the line 110 for a foul ball. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to be there.
Is he treating you for dinner for that? Because I saw that the other day. You literally dropped like you were doing a push up because that ball was screaming at you. He had to take you out for a meal after that one, right? You got to have a black and blue and purple calf right now because of the ball mark.
So, yeah, I hope you take me out for a dinner.
Yeah, especially in Chicago, some deep dish, man. It's a great city for food, but you're trying to keep their weight down, so we got to keep you on the diet here. Yeah, we're two foodies. We don't need you to be like us, Heliot. What do you do in your off time? What are you doing right now?
Video games?
Are you a video game guy? Do you go to a movie? What piques your interest outside of baseball?
I love video games. I play a lot of MLB The Show. I play Call of Duty with my friends. My girl is here. My girlfriend is here. So we love going out to go get coffee, go get some breakfast at a breakfast brunch. Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Sometimes. PS5 or Xbox?
PS5.
Oh yeah, that's my man.
Now, are you yourself? Do you make your creative player, or are you playing like Dynasty? What are you doing when you play? Because I play a lot of video games.
I play a lot of Diamond Dynasty. Last year I got my 99 player, but then I got Sammy Sosa core, then I got Ken Griffey, I got Kyle Tucker, and I have to put them in the lineup, man. They're way too good, you know what I mean?
I love that.
I love the honesty.
Who's your favorite player growing up?
Believe it or not, David Ortiz. I loved him.
Big Poppy, yeah, he was clutch. It does make sense. It does make sense. Who was your favorite team? Who was your favorite team when you were growing up?
Red Sox.
Red Sox.
Because Yeah, because of my brother Henry. He drafted with the Red Sox.
It's true. That's true. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense.
What are you bumping right now? What kind of music you into right now? Who's the artist that's on your playlist?
Man, I'll take anybody, honestly. I like Eladio Carrion. That's my guy. I love the only concert that I ever been to is Eladio Carrion. And, I mean, I loved it.
Oh, you sound like you're into the dancing, huh? You like to get out on that floor?
Not really. I'm a bad dancer, man.
You're more like us than we thought, Heliot. What was your welcome to the big league moment? What was that moment where you're like, wow, I'm in the show? Was it the first game you ever played in the major leagues? What was your welcome to the big league moment, Heliot?
So that day was the weirdest day ever. I was not expecting the call, obviously. It was in 2022 and I wasn't doing super great, but I got the call and I got there and then I didn't even have time to think. I went out, I played. I remember that day I got 2 hits. And then after that, whenever the game was over and all that, I was like, man, I did it. Like, I actually did it. You know what I mean? Like, this is what everybody dreams about. You know what I mean? Just make it to the big leagues, play good baseball, be in the best baseball of the world. You know what I mean? So Absolutely. It's like, it's a blessing. I'm super grateful, and I mean, I love that that happened for me, and I know that my brother and my family are super happy too. So that makes me happier.
I mean, Giants fans are in love with you. You're the first homegrown outfielder that looks like a legitimate prospect to be an all-star in 35 years. So we're really excited. Now I want to ask you some fun stuff. I see you got the Rawlings glove out in center field, black with a little bit of the blonde laces. Who's the guy that you play catch with before every game? Because everybody's got their little playing catch partner. So who's the guy you play catch with before every game?
Man, I'm still. I play with Conforto and Yaz. We go a 3-way because obviously, like, we don't have nobody else. But in batting practice, Soler. I'm still trying to figure out who I'm gonna stick with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, Yaz.
They got their. They got their guys too. You know what I mean? They started, like, Conforto and Yaz. They started the whole season together. So I don't want to take their place. You know what I mean? So. I'm still trying to see who's going to be my partner forever.
Well, hey, Yaz wouldn't be a bad partner. How about that throw yesterday from right field, huh?
Man, that got me pumped. That got me hyped up. That was so great. That was a great throw, yeah.
Hey, Patrick Bailey seems to be pretty competitive. I mean, he just shows a lot of fire back there. Is Patty the most competitive guy on the team?
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, honestly, that's one of the best player I ever played with. He's so consistent. He's so good behind the plate. He can hit the ball far. I mean, he's always ready to play. He's always ready to go. He loves competition, man. I love that.
I know you guys are trying to get consistent here, Heliot. In one game under 500 right now, you're playing the Cubs. Logan Webb's on the mound today. How are you guys feeling right now as a team? Do you feel like you guys are starting to turn a corner? I know the injuries have hurt you guys with Lamar Wade Jr. Now Kyle Harrison's on the IL. Hopefully you get Blake Snell back soon. Robbie Ray's supposed to be on deck after the All-Star break. How are you guys feeling like a team? Do you feel like you could compete with the big boys in the National League?
I mean, the win yesterday gave us a lot of confidence for sure. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready to go out there and compete. We're ready to go out there and get the job done for sure.
Yeah.
We just gotta stay consistent and stay with the plan, honestly, and just keep going.
Yeah. You know, I noticed that it feels like a lot of the young guys are clicking together. You talk about Pat Bailey. I know Luis Matos and you have played a lot in the minor leagues. Brett Wisely's out there. Is there kind of like a Randy Rodriguez, another guy that came up kind of with this crew, Kyle Harrison? Is there kind of a fraternity, a little clique of the young guys that have gone through the trials and tribulations in the minor leagues and are now playing on the big league club? Do you guys kind of feel together?
I mean, for sure. We talked about it, like Matos, Randy, and all that. We talked about it that whenever our time comes, we're gonna make the best out of it for sure, and we're gonna get the job done for sure. I mean, all my boys, they love competing, and that's what I love about them. They never quit. You know what I mean? So You saw it yesterday. So that's all we love. That's all we like, and I mean. We just gotta keep going, man, and support each other for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Marco Luciano and you have probably played a lot together the last couple of years. And he had a struggle, and you've had struggles like that early on, and had to go back down. Have you had a chance to talk with him and give him a little bit of words of encouragement?
Well, I haven't talked to him, but the little bit that we talk when we are face to face, he's very positive. He got a good mindset. I mean, they're Matos, Luciano, where they are both strong mentally, and I feel like there's a lot of guys that we have in AAA that are like that.
Well, if you keep hitting like you are, Heliot, you're going to be in Texas for the All-Star game. Now, I think that's a real possibility. I know you don't want to look too far ahead. You're still living in the moment, and you're having the fun at Wrigley Field. Again, another home run yesterday, 7 in the month of June. Keep it up, man, and we thank you so much for the time. You've been so fun to watch right now. You've given Giants fans a breath of fresh air, and it's fun to watch you, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, man. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for the love, for sure.
Oh, and I'm going to be looking for you on PS5, bro.
Yeah.
I'm coming for your Diamond Dynasty. I'm going to take some of your cards.
Hey, you can add me. We can play one day.
Let's do that.
I'm not afraid.
You're not afraid. Hey, I don't think he wants that smoke with Ramos, man. I don't think he wants that smoke with you, brother.
Let's go.
Have fun out there in Chicago, man. Enjoy a cup of coffee with your girlfriend.
All right, thank you.
Anytime, man. Heliot Ramos here on the Morning Rush on 95.7 Game.
Dude.
He's